before I even begin, I want to give y'all a round of applause. And if you ain't bashful, give yourself a round of applause. Even before I tell you why. It takes trust. Congratulations to everybody who clapped their hands, man. I see y'all. I see y'all, and I see y'all. You ain't gotta wonder about how. You ain't gotta wonder why. I see y'all. And if the card didn't give you the answer or how and the why, then I guess it wasn't meant for you to catch it. Stillness in abundance, loving like health and wholeness. Stillness in abundance, loving like health and wholeness. Stillness in abundance, loving like health and wholeness. If this your first time, welcome. If you spinning the block, welcome. You hear me? Because if everything in hell couldn't stop you from being here, I want you to ask yourself, who am I? Because everybody didn't wake up today. So for those of us that woke up, if everything in hell, and some of us know just what I'm talking about, if everything in hell couldn't stop us from being here after all we've been through, then at some point, you gotta stop and say, damn, who am I? See, you know your story better than I do, but I know my story the best. You know? So when I think about the things that I'm sharing, at many different points and intervals in my life, because this ain't my first rodeo, even though I know, I have to say, damn, who am I? Because I done been through some hell, you hear me? You know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. If you're going through anything I've been through, I'm just an example of what not to go, of what not to do by some of the things you may hear. You hear me? I'm here to be raw. I'm here to be uncut. I'm here to be authentic. I'm here to speak truth. And I'm gonna be real clear. But most of all, I'm here to break a generational mold. Yeah, I'm here to break a generational mold. As I break some things in me, I break the things that's responsible for me having to deal with it, on top of the things that I added on to myself since being here. But I'm here to break the mold. I don't know what they thought, but I'm here to break the mold. The mold of toxicity out of my bloodline. Through me. Some of you hold that same responsibility because you're the only ones who understood. When your family didn't, you're the only one who understood. No matter how much church, no matter how much Juma, you know, or whatever it is people practice. Because a lot of people practice things, they don't even understand the essence of what they're practicing. So 9 times out of 10, you don't know what it is that you may be pulling in. What it is you call yourself serving. So, just like y'all family, my family can catch up when they catch up. But I'm here to do some generational work. And since I figured it out, if not me, who? And that's what you're gonna have to say. You know, the ancestral work being done in us and through us for those who understand it, for those who understand it. And those that don't, I hope they paying attention so they can comprehend. For real this time. Because now we know they only acted like it. Now we know they only acted like they accepted us. Now we know they felt just What now we know they felt the same way about us that the outsiders felt about us. And the outsiders only felt the way they felt about us because they didn't know how to get inside, to get to know us. That's how it go. Why do I say that? Because those who only just waking up to what I attempted to teach them years ago, feeling it the most right now. Because now the whole world don't caught up. So for everybody who had a chance to be amongst certain masters and didn't know they was amongst certain masters, they feeling it the most. This reminds me of a story that I read before and what we know as the Bible. But that same story played out in a lot of books. You can find it with Muhammad. You can find it with Buddha. I say that because what I once viewed as a waste of my time in my old frame of mind, the regret not for me to carry. So I don't have any. It took a lot of work to be in peace, shadow work to be in peace. I only had the lessons and the message. That's what I carry. No guilt. I don't carry no remorse. I don't carry no regret. I don't carry no envy. I don't carry no jealousy. I don't carry no animosity. I carry a lot of things on the opposite side of that window. You see? If you don't listen, you're gonna miss it. I say all that to ask y'all this, family. And it's gonna take for you to use your imagination, to step outside yourself and view yourself through what I present to self. What do the loss of you feel like? What do the loss of you feel like? If you was outside of you dealing with you, what would the loss of you feel like? Because that's what it feel like to those experiencing the loss of you. I say that to say, I'd rather be free in my highest and purest and truest self that I could possibly be right now. And being my lowest self, living like I'm free. You don't listen, you're gonna miss it. But I've been there. I've been there. So I know a few things or two about what it takes to get away from them. I know what I saw when I was there. And if you've been there, regardless of how different our stories may be, I speak from the essence of life and our experiences, it'll resonate with you. You know, if you know. I say that to say, through shadow work, I became the debt collector. I became the debt collector. Some of y'all became the debt collector too, but when it makes sense to you, you'll understand it. But I'll help you understand it through this. How many of us know people that's messed up, that's fucked up, whatever you call it, and don't know they fucked up or messed up? But you know they fucked up or messed up by the things they attempt with you, or the things that you don't see them do. We all do, right? Because if not, then I don't know where we from or where you from. But my point is, how many of us have been that fucked up person? See, I'm all truth. And that's the difference between me and you. Now, I don't know who I needed to say that to. But I meant it. If you radiating love, it needs no explanation. If you know how to listen, and you know how to think and process the information that you're listening to, that provoke you to think about it, don't be surprised if you hear some of the most smartest people say some of the dumbest shit. Stillness and abundance, love and light, health and wholeness. And for the likes, unlikes, subscribes, unsubscribes, please share the message. If I ask y'all for anything, I might just ask y'all to share the video, because it helped the message resonate throughout the collective. Somebody else may need to hear it. But thanks for the likes, thanks for the unlikes, thanks for the support. I appreciate the appreciation. I see y'all who's showing up, and I appreciate you too. Peace, family. Love y'all. Salud.